There is a reason for inserting the dome into the flat Earth community. Could it be to bring about a situation where the government can adopt the flat Earth model, or otherwise known as the azimuthal equidistant map or projection? Plop a dome over the top of it and the next thing you know we go from living on the outside of the ball to the inside of the ball. The globe lie gets apologized for, and nothing about the power structure changes. It appears to me, and I'm not alone, that there is part of the government that is embedded and invested in the flat Earth movement. It seems to have started before the first wave of flat earthers came on board. The first wave would include the people who woke up to the fact that the Earth is flat around the end of 2014, stretching into approximately June of 2015. The second wave started arriving in the summer of 2015. They were mostly the friends of the first wave of individuals. They had the opportunity to hear it directly from the excited bunch of people who found out suddenly that the Earth was flat and not a spinning ball. The reason why I and others think the Truman Show dome or image of a snow globe is a psychological operation is because it was obvious to them that a grassroots, organic movement would be a high probability around this time in history. NASA and other military agencies were running out of clear, concise, provable ways to fool the public. Especially those who are critical thinkers and question everything. What if the power elite have had the last 500 years to build layer upon layer of the cover-up and build fancy mathematical equations into the global consciousness? What if, when this began to fall apart, they already had a contingency plan B in place? If plan B was to disclose that the Earth is indeed flat and not a spinning ball, what would happen next? Would the people figure out their power and push back on their government? They would have had to consider a secondary plot in their script, otherwise known as an alternate ending, and in keeping with their age-old pattern, the ending would be the beginning of another lie. Could that lie be that we live under some finite glass dome enclosure that we cannot escape from, with no outer space, no other planets to visit and no galaxies to explore? Enter into the picture what is known as confirmation bias. This bias comes from people finding confirmation of the flat Earth dome in biblical scripture and applying it to this modern-day depiction of what the Bible describes. Depending on which translation you use, you can convince yourself that the Bible is in fact describing a glass dome. 10 people can read the same passage without being told what it means, and their imagination will create an image that confirms this dome because they have heard it repeated many times in the flat Earth conversations. Propaganda is a brainwashing tool or method used to create these mental pictures when a word and a photo are repeatedly put in front of a person. Before you know it, the person believes this to be true because they've heard it enough.